In this section, we're going to be covering loops, more while loops that are probably more useful for you in the beginning, actually. And the type of while loop that is, I'll type it out here, is while user input doesn't meet condition loops. That's a mouthful. We couldn't figure out any other way to describe it. It's a sort of while loop that doesn't go infinitely, and it doesn't go for a fixed number of times. It's basically waiting for the user input or some unknown thing to be complete or correct. An example of that would be like a password checker, where they keep entering their password until it's right. Or in this case, we'll make something a little bit more fun. We'll make a number guessing game. So here I am in the code. We have to have our number that they have to guess as a user, and that will be also use the word goal number. Set that equal to 7. That's usually the first number that people guess, so I don't want to make it too hard. And then we'll have a variable for their guess, and we'll set that equal to 0 for now. And then for the condition that we put in between these parentheses, we'll say while guess not equal to goal number. That's a condition that, or that's an operator that I covered in a previous section, but not along with the rest of them. So in case you didn't know, that's the not equal to operator. So while their guess is not equal to goal number, we're going to keep asking them for it. So we'll use that raw input function. Enter your guess here. So let's see what happens when I run this. So it runs our previous counter loop, and then it says enter your guess here. And we're going to see a problem here, because if I enter the goal number, it doesn't work. That's because of a rookie mistake that I left out, and that's trying to compare a string with an integer. And because it's a number, we can solve this in several ways. You can either convert the input to an integer and leave that open to possible errors when they type in strings, or you can store the goal number actually as a string of that goal number. And that's what I'll do here. And now when I rerun this program, we can type things in, and it'll keep asking until I click 7, and then the program ends. And that's not very satisfying. I'd probably print successful guess, exclamation point. And that's the basics of making your third type of while loop that you're entering when you don't know when the condition will be met. And I'll just break that down again. You have your while statement. You have your condition here that you want to be true when they break out of it. And then somewhere inside, you have to have some sort of way to change that condition, whether it's changing one variable or the other, or both of them. As long as one of them is changed, you have the potential to break out of that loop. Next up will be for loops, which is a different type of loop from while loops, though they can do most of the same things.